Hi everyone. Good evening and thank you very much for joining us tonight. Some of you will have seen us before, others won't. For those of you who haven't, I am a clairvoyant. I do see spirit. Yes, there's a lot of jokes about that, especially where my mum's concerned. I've been warned not to mention it tonight, but I'm the only clairvoyant in the world with a skeptic mother. So as I come to you, please keep in mind that I can give you a name. That may be somebody past or somebody living. The same as any kind of condition that I may give you, any kind of illness. All of it's information which is either from somebody passed over or somebody living around you. Okay? It's very, very important that you're very, very honest with us. So I don't want you to agree just for the sake of being polite. Okay? If you don't understand, it's very, very important that you say that. We can get animals through also, but obviously they don't come through talking. So we'll give some explanations, but we'll not be getting no woofs or any kind of meows tonight. But I do know that our pets are just as much important as our loved ones. I'd like to come to the lady with the short hair there, with the black and grey shawl over her shoulders. Just here, please. Yeah. Could you pass the mic over for me, please? Would you mind standing up? Is that okay? Hiya. I know this is a bit strange for you, and I'd be right to say you're not quite sure whether you believe in this sort of thing. Would that be right?
That's right.
Yeah. Straight away, I mean, I do tend to go for people like that, not on purpose, it's the spirits that make us do it. But I have a gentleman standing directly behind you. He does have quite a baldy head with a little bit of hair around the outside, and he has quite a character about him. Laughing and joking behind you there. He's trying to give me a name beginning with A at the moment, but I will get to you exactly what that name is because I can't quite hear it. Now, would I be right in saying you have a grandson?
I do.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I want one around the age of 10ish, give or take a year.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, now, I'm aware he's very, very spiritual himself. He'd be quite a sensitive soul, and you know, I'm very aware that this gentleman is around this young boy at the moment. I'm not sure if he's had some illness or he hasn't been quite right in himself. Can you understand that?
Is this the child you're talking
The
about?
child, yes. I am being shown a room, okay, where he sleeps, and as you go through the door, the room would go off to the left. So I would be going into a door and the room would go off to the left. You couldn't turn right in this room. I believe the lady next to you might be able to understand that. Well, I don't know really anything about a home or a children or anything like that. Would I be right in saying he has like a mousy coloured hair? Yeah. Right, just checking that we'll have the right grandchild. I have been, he sleeps being disturbed, so I'll just leave it with you, okay? And I'm aware it's this gentleman who is causing a bit of the disturbance, not on purpose. It's just spirit's energy as it enters the room can cause sleeplessness with all of us, yeah? Now, I believe they're taking me to your home now, and I believe I'm going into a bedroom that has white furniture. Can you understand that?
My bedroom.
It's your bedroom.
Right.
I'm being shown your bedroom, and that is the way they've took me through your house.
Right.
Okay? As I go into there, I'm aware of white. That's all I'm being shown is white.
It's my bed.
It's your bed, that's white, right. You know, you haven't been sleeping so good yourself either lately. if you do get to sleep, you walk very early in the morning. Can you understand that?
That's right.
Yes. I believe this is due to your mum, who's, I believe, is in spirit. She's just a small lady who's quite slim to the body. Yes. And yeah, right, okay. Well, she's saying she's your daughter, even if you're a daughter-in-law to your mum, and there's, that love's still there. They haven't quite mastered mother-in-law or father-in-law. It's a bit harder to say. Can you understand some tummy trouble with you yourself? Yeah, because she's making me very aware of your tummy and it being quite uncomfortable. There's nothing serious going on in there, but certainly something that needs seeing to. Can you understand that? Yeah. So you're getting wrong. You're being told that you need to get your backside to the doctors and get that seen to. Okay? Because I know that she's saying that you're quite stubborn. Think, oh, well, it'll go away, but she's saying it won't. You're going to need some sort of something to settle your tummy down a bit. Yeah. Would I be right in saying you have a ring on belonging to somebody in spirit? Or you have a ring belonging to somebody in spirit? Indents, lines in it. Here, can you understand that ring? I don't know why she's telling me about this ring, but she's right, good. She's sort of putting it on your finger, but I have a feeling that you cannot do that. Is that right?
That's right.
Yeah. She's laughing now, so I don't know what the joke is, but she's
Yes, I know what it is.
right. Good, I'm pleased.
Sorry.
Right. Has it gone missing? No. Right.
By engagement ring, I decided to have ring models.
Right.
She will not be happy.
Right. Okay. With the marks on, right, okay. But she is smiling and she is laughing, so I think she's coming across more joking about it, as if to say, yes, you've been, you maybe say that she's not happy, but she's sort of laughing at that, yeah. I'll leave you with lots of love from you, ma'am, thanks.
Okay.
Right. I would next like to go to the young lady here, please, with the blue jumper on. Hiya, you all right? Yeah? Good. I'd be right in saying that you're quite sensitive and you feel people's emotions around you. Can you understand that? If you were next to a friend and you said something and she didn't like it, you'd feel a tummy drop. Yeah? I'd say if someone's in a bad mood and looks all right, you're aware that they're in a bad mood, yeah. I'll be right in saying as well you have trouble getting to sleep. Yeah. Again, it's just because you're very sensitive to energies around you, so this is what's causing it. If you want to come and see us at the end, I can give you a few tips on how to stop that from happening and just protect your energy around you. Can you understand you've been learning something new at the moment? Yeah, because they're saying you have to really dig deep with what you're learning at the moment, because it's quite hard work, yeah? And it's really, really important that you keep your head down and really work hard at it. Would I be right in saying you've sort of been sat at like a table or a desk or drawers writing something? Yeah, because I'm just being, there's a gentleman in the family who loves you very much. And he comes through very close, and I'm going to ask him exactly who he is, because he's not really, he's just bringing a lot of emotion through with him at the moment. I'm aware he wore a cap or a hat when he was here, yeah? Are you okay to carry on, yeah? Is this a relation next to you? Yeah, you might want to stand up with her if that's all right. Yeah. spirit can't harm you, and they're, you know, to protect us, and they're to guide us on our way, okay? So remember, they can't ever hurt you, and everyone that comes around you is just there to look after you, okay? It's important you know that if you told them to go away, okay, they would leave immediately, okay? So remember at all times that you're in control. Would you be Dad? Yeah, just that's what he's given. He's making a joke about you, your baldy head. He's just gave it a bit of a shine there with like a polished thing there. So, and it's glistening. I don't know if it normally does, but that's his humour coming through. And if I didn't bring that through, you wouldn't recognise him. Can you understand that? Can you understand this gentleman was very much like a father to you? Yes, because that's how he comes through. You know, the father's love goes down both generations. Would I be right in saying that you use tools or some sort of equipment? Yeah, because he's shown us around you when you're doing work and things, and I'm aware you're using your hands to do this. Can I just say with yourself, okay, that you will be successful in whatever you put your mind to, even though you're not quite sure what that is yet, okay? Don't worry, he's saying, right? You don't need to make the choices now. It's just important that you work hard, okay? Just don't stop working and you'll be successful in what you do. I'm not even sure if you're a pink girl, but I'm aware that in your room there's pink. Can you understand that? Yeah, because that's what he's shown us, you know, in and around your room. Can you understand a little dog running around? Yeah, because again, he's shown us that as well. Do you mind if you just pass the mic to Dad? I'm going to leave you with a lot of love, you know, and know that as long as you work hard, you'll do well, okay? Yeah, come and see us at the end and we'll have a chat, okay? Right. You'll understand a gentleman in spirit who had a chest condition, like a breathing condition, which would have affected his lungs. Can you understand that?
I do, yes.
Sorry?
I do, yes.
Yeah. So there was just a lot of echo there off the mic. I would say he's about 6 foot, and he may have been a normal build guy, but his shoulders are quite wide. Can you understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he may not have been like that at the end of his days, but certainly in his day, that's how he's built. Yeah. For some reason, he showed me a pair of high heels, and I can't imagine them are for you. Is this your lady next to you?
It is, yes.
It is. Have you just been buying a pair of heels? I have no idea why he's given you these black heels, because he's just on the deck laughing regarding these black heels. So, you know what you do in your private life. So, and I think that's the whole top and bottom of why he's brought that through, you know, to make you laugh, you know. Can you understand the name Natalie living or past?
Repeat, sorry?
Can you understand the name Natalie
I can,
living?
yes.
Can you understand where there's been something to do with a purchase of something lately?
Yes.
Yes. I don't know if there was a bit of a complication or things weren't going as smoothly as what they were, but he's telling me it's all going to pan out right. Yeah, can you understand that?
Yes.
Yeah. So try not to stress too much about it, because the goal's there and you will achieve that goal, okay? Can you understand this purchase to do with thousands, not hundreds?
I can, yes.
Yeah, because I'm aware there's a lot of zeros on the end of whatever this purchase is, yeah?
Right, yeah.
Know that will go the right way, okay? So
Right.
it's important you do, because you've been a bit of a stress head lately. Yeah,
That's
he's,
right, yeah.
he's showing steam coming out of the ears and the veins popping out of your eyes. So no killing anyone, it will just go smoothly, okay? And what I'm going to do is he'll have us here forever, I think, but I'm going to leave you with absolutely loads of love, okay? Very positive for the future, okay? Know that he's very much around. You must wear slippers because he's got you. When you're home, you put your slippers on and put your feet up. Is that right?
Occasionally I put my slippers on.
Yeah, you've got your slippers on, your feet up, and your paper like a man of the house. That's why.
Black heels don't fit though.
Yeah, so again, he's very much around you, so don't forget that, and you'll make sure everything does go to plan eventually, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right, I think I'm going to go with the lady with the sparkles here on the front with the grey jumper. Hiya. Straight away, I'm brought to the fact that you have a little one at home. Can you understand that? Yeah, quite a handful, I would say.
Sometimes.
Yeah, just the age. I don't know what sex at the minute. I don't even know if you have one of each. I don't want to know, but it's unusual for them not to give the sex. But I feel like I'm like watching me tail all the time, and you've been quite stressed in yourself lately. Can you understand that? Yeah. I have a lady who's around you a lot, and she's popping a pair of like longer boots on you. They're like a dark colour. I don't know whether they're a welly or whether they're a knee-high black boot.
Right.
Can you understand that?
Right.
Yeah. I mean the sun's out, so I don't understand why. But saying that, you never know what's what. I'm just going to ask her what she means. I'll be right in saying your mum's currently living.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I believe this lady's linked through your mum's grandmother.
Yeah.
And you would have known her, when you were younger. Can you understand that? Yeah, because she's making me aware of the childhood memories.
Yeah.
Can you understand a Louise?
My middle name's Louise.
Your middle name's Louise, right. She's trying to give us your first and second name, and all I'm catching is the Louise in the middle, which is Louise, obviously. But she's showing me I don't know if it's a plastic wash basket or about this tall with like handles on it, or like one of them rubber baskets that you'd put kids' toys in. Can you understand that? Yeah? Can you understand having one of them?
Yeah.
Yes, I have no idea why she's shown us that. I ask for information that no one else could know, and that's what she's shown us. You'll understand something in the kitchen's gone a bit wrong. I don't know what's... the cooker's silver, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's definitely a cooker that she's showing us. So can you just check it out when you get home?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if one of the knobs has come off or it needs stuck on properly to make sure it's turned off, but I'm very aware of the cooker.
Right.
Yeah. I'm stepping over the toys on the floor.
Right.
And I know, when my two were little, that's what it looked like, all the time. Can you understand that? I know your house is tidy. They don't show us untidiness, but I'm just aware that there's like bulky toys. Can you understand that?
He's got a lot of toys.
Yeah, that's what I'm being shown, a lot of toys, like chunky cars. Do you understand that? I'd be right in saying I know boys have garages and stuff, but we must have like a plastic twirly thing that you would twirl things down. I don't know if it's a garage or a...
No.
Right. Can you understand that description of anything then? Because what I'm saying is, like a helter-skelter, but like as small as a toy. You understand that? Do you understand that? Sat next to her?
Yes, for a brief today.
It relates to you. Right, someone must be trying to push in then, so we'll get them to wait. Sometimes we get cross links like that, and I was away, I was drawn to the lady next to you. Right, we'll stop her loved one from pushing in and finish your message. I'd be right, and someone around you drives a black car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm aware that, you know, in and out. What she's done is she's just put you in a beautiful dress. So I don't know if you're due to go somewhere or you have a night out planned, or often it's a wedding or engagement, but she has you all dressed up.
Right.
Can you understand a wedding soon?
A wedding, but not too soon.
Oh, right, okay, she's popped a tiara on your head, that's all.
Right.
She's just letting you know that she'll be there.
Right.
Okay. I'd be right in saying your man's quite a slim gentleman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does work really hard as well. Try not to get stressed about what you're having to tell him to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just going to have yourself in such a stress that, you know, you're going to live your life like pulling your hair out, okay?
Yeah.
So everything will be a lot calmer if you just write him a list and tell him off for what he hasn't done on the list,
Right.
okay? Would I be right in saying there's been thoughts around another child?
Yeah.
Yeah, just she is very aware of that situation. She wants you to know that it'll happen when it happens. Okay, it's very important that you just chill out, enjoy life, and just allow life to take its toll, okay? Again, too much stress around situations causes too much problems, okay? Can you understand?
Yeah.
Good. Good. You know what? You're an absolute beautiful soul, right? And you're so gentle, and, you know, just enjoy life. You know, that's what you're here for, okay? So make the most of it, and I'm going to give you loads of love. Thank you. I'm aware I'm coming up to the interval, so I'm going to go for one more, and then we'll break for a little bit, and then I'll come back to you. I'm going to quickly come to the lady who's helter-skelter. Can you understand the plastic helter-skelter thing, the lady with the pink coat?
Yes.
Yes, you'll understand a small lady in spirit who's like really tough.
Yes.
Yes, and she's not taken no for an answer when I told her she had to go to the back of the queue.
Yes.
Yeah, she wasn't queuing at all. Is this your mum stood
Yeah.
next to you? Yeah, because she wants to acknowledge mum as well. Would you like to stand up as well? Thank you. Yeah, I mean, she's around both of you. I'll be right, is it a son, a brother that you have? You have a son?
We both have sons.
Yeah,
I've
right.
got a brother and a son.
Right, I'll start again. You have a son, and it's your brother.
Yes.
Yes, that's what she's talking about. Yeah. Just added him into the group there. You know, she's given so much love. She's not leaving anyone else out in the family, but you know, she is giving so much love. Where this twirly thing is, will you tell us what it is? Because it's got my head battered.
My friend bought him it for Christmas.
Right.
Sorry, Kill, he's broke it.
Right.
It's like, it's a spinny thing, and you
Right.
put the car on, and the car comes down the thing like whirls around
Yeah.
very fast, and it's battery operated. He sat in it, and it was so it's broke really recently as well.
Ah, she's obviously been there when it's
Uh-huh.
broken, and all she kept throwing in my head was this spinny thing in a car.
And it
So-
is like a skeleton type
that's
thing.
what she was showing us. It's the weirdest thing I've ever been. I mean, I've been shown burnt cones on the cob and all sorts, but you know, that really was. It's quite a bright colour
Yes,
as well,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, because I'm aware of how bright it is. You know, he has an amazing energy in the band, and you know, you'll probably take him as possibly being a bit naughty at times, right? But can I say that he's not being naughty, it's literally the amount of energy that he has. Okay, so again, like the young lady, if you come and see us at the end, okay, when we're all done, I'll just give you a few pointers on how to sort of cover them up in what they call white light or white energy. Every night I wrap all my kids up, I swirl them round with white light, and that is the only way we sleep all night, okay? So you'll find, okay, there's a little meditation on YouTube as well, that's free. If you do it every night for 10 minutes, and it goes for the rest of yous, if yous do it, I promise your kids will sleep like babies and their energies will be contained, because what's happening with him is he's drawing in everybody's energy, right? So if you're in a bad mood, he's drawn that energy in. So he's taken your frustration out, and what he's doing, so he's like me, he's what you call a sensitive or a clairsentient, okay? And it's something that you're going to have to nurture. And if you read about crystal and indigo children, again, I'll give you the link for it when we're done. You'll start to understand them much better, okay? Because these aren't his naughty behaviours. These are the irritations he's picking up from adults and other children around him, okay? Because what will happen is if he's with, like, sort of kids that are being naughty, that'll build up in him. Then when he comes home, he'll lash out, and you're thinking, what's going on? But I promise it's not him. This is simply the energy that he absorbs, okay? Yeah, I think we've got somebody else trying to push in. I'm going to let you all get a drink and toilets, and we'll come back again, okay? And we'll carry on where we left off. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. Right, hi everyone. Right, I'm going to get straight back to it because that last first half just flew by, it did. If you're wondering why these seats at the front are empty now, Spirit have been freezing them all, so they've all decided to go to the back to get a bit of a warm. Right, I would like to come to the lady here, please, in the pink cardie and the black scarf. Hi, you knew I was coming to you, didn't you? See, that's what you call, that, just again, that sense, you're very susceptible to things around you and feelings as well. Can you understand that? Yeah. Right, can you understand a little boy that's around?
Yes.
Yes, because that's what they're showing, a little boy around you, and that's me presuming he's your son. Right, they're trying to show me your house, so I'd be right in saying that you live in a terraced house. Yeah, just they're taking us up the path and, into the front door there. And like I said before, don't worry, they don't show us any mess or anything, they're just showing us everything around. I'd be right in saying the kitchen's at the back of the house on the bottom, and then would I be right in saying there's 2 rooms to the left of the stairs? Yes, but then they showed us a room sort of to the right, which I don't think's there. I knew that wasn't right, so I don't know what they're trying to say. For some reason, they're extending your house outwards, but it's a terraced house, so that wouldn't happen. Right, I'll try and work out exactly what they're trying to do there. I'd be right in saying you're with some family members, yeah, because I'm just being made aware that that's the case. I'd be right in saying there's both a married couple in spirit that belongs to yous, because they're both very much with yous. And again, they're giving love to all 4 of yous. Would I be right in saying these 3 ladies as ma'am and your grandmother? Yes. Because that's again what she's saying. But is there 5 of yous all together?
There's 3 sisters and a brother who's my aunties and mum.
It's just given 5 though, yeah?
There's 4 children, her
Right, she's given us 5.
I have a brother as well. If she's counting my brother and my mum's brother.
No, that's not what she's meaning. You know how there's 3 sisters and 1 brother? Yeah. Can you understand she had a loss of a child when you were younger? Because she's given 5. She's saying she had 5 children. Would I be right in saying one of you is early 40s? Yes. Right, well, I want, she's telling me it was around the early 40s, before the youngest daughter, which is, when she did have the loss. I don't know if there's anybody that you can ask about that, but she's very certain that is the case. Can you understand like a big sort of hairy dog?
It's a collie.
A collie. Right, well, the one, what you show me is a picture of like a brown and black dog. Yeah, right. I should sort of up my knowledge on dogs, shouldn't I? There's quite a difference, but yeah, it's brown and black what you're showing. Now, I know it sort of lazes about quite a bit, doesn't it? But I'm aware that when it does get up, it's because they're both in the room. And they do come as a pair, Mum and Dad.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're very aware that that's the case. So just acknowledge them when the dog decides it's going to get up, because that's the only thing it gets up for. Coming back to the family, I'd be right in saying that there's a big birthday coming up. I want a 50 or a she's just telling me there's a birth. I don't know if it's for one of the grandchildren or what, but she's saying there's a...
Uncle's 60th.
Your uncle's 60th, right. I'm saying 50, but yeah, I'm aware it was a big birthday. But yeah, she's saying she wants to see all the family together, and God help one of you that don't turn up, because you best all be there. She's quite a character, mind you, my grandmother. She's beautiful, smile on her face, but she could be stern. God help us if you've done anything wrong. Your poor dad, bless him. I don't mean it in that way. That's obviously her humour coming through. Can you understand Dad would like the pint?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
You know your grandfather, can you understand he likes a pint or liked a pint? Because that's exactly what he's shown us with a pint in his hand. Did you say you have a brother?
Yes.
And he would be in his 20s?
Yes.
Yes, right. Because that's who he's shown. He's saying he likes a pint too. A man after his own heart, he's saying. Now, I know that he's saying there's been trouble around him at the minute. I think a lot to do with his heart and, emotions-wise. I don't mean his physical heart. And he's just aware that he's, around. One of them would have had chest complaints because I'm struggling to breathe here. Remember, them are fine. And they don't carry this condition with them. It was body. It's just them letting me know that that's what was wrong, okay? I'll just try and get my breath back because they've taken my breath away. I think it's absolutely beautiful that they've come in a pair, that they're together, and that will always be. Who's been buying new curtains or doing something with material? Who? You. Just pass the mic, and do you mind standing up? I'm very aware of you doing something like flipping, gosh, gathering up material, And do you like to make things?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's what you're showing us, like you're making things.
Yeah.
She's saying you're very, very clever that way, yeah. She's saying you need to get, is it your son?
Yes.
Yes, you need to get some stuff made for him, because I don't know what she means by that, but can you understand that? Yeah. she's crackers, she is. Honestly, she's great. I could be with her all night. I'm going to leave you all. I want to stay with you, but I can't. With so much love, I can't even tell you how much love that comes through. And, just be aware of the dog, because that's great. I think that's the only time he gets up. I don't even think it goes for the loo. You'd expect the kind of dog that he'd be all over the place, wouldn't you? But yeah, I'll just stop rabbiting. Right, I'll leave you with absolutely loads of love. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right, now I've seen someone earlier that I have to come to. Where are you? See, there's a few people moved. See? The lady, the white coat on here at the front. Hiya. Now yous must be family, because there's some look-alike with some of yous, but that's not what I'm getting spiritually. I get a gentleman very strongly around you, and you must feel him around. I'm aware that he does disrupt your sleep as well, so I'll be right in saying you don't sleep very well. Yeah. No, you don't sleep well, or? No, I don't sleep well. Oh, good. I thought you were saying no, that's wrong. I want like a medicine cabinet or like on the wall. That's what he's showing us. What he's shown us inside is medication. Now, he must only be shown us that because he's trying to tell me regarding medication, either that you're not taking or that you are taking, or do you understand there's medication involved with you at the moment? Yeah. I don't know if you're just not taking it right or whether the dose isn't right. Can you understand that? Yeah. But you're getting wrong, okay? He's measuring all the doses out so that they're right, okay?
I was the latest and I didn't finish the course and I'm getting it back.
You naughty girl. I know all about that. I've just gotten out of hospital with my daughter who had her tonsils out. So you know you're getting wrong, don't you? So, make sure you do. You need to go and get it sorted though, otherwise, it'll come back with a vengeance also. Who's got like the lump on the foot, like on this, like a, was it like a do you call them bunions or? Yeah, is that yourself? No, just with that, saying she's getting wrong for the kind of shoes that she's wearing, so if you can tell her she needs better shoes, but she also needs to get that lump on her foot sorted out. Again, no good leaving it. They're sort of crooking her toes to one side as well, so that's not good. I'm being shown a lady who's a very small, slim lady, but she never used to always be like that. She lost her weight at the end, But what she's making us aware of is that somebody living, suffering with hand pain. Right. Can you understand that? Yeah. What, is that you?
I do get pains. Yeah.
You must do a lot with your hand. I mean, normally this arm doesn't work, but when I work with spirit, it's amazing. It does all sorts. But yeah, she's saying you need to reduce, swap hands, try and really look after that hand or the back. The carpal tunnel. She's given that, so just be very careful. I'll leave you with a lot of love with it. And can you pass the mic back for you, please? Thank you. Hiya, Deborah, you all right? I understand, obviously, a little bit. I mean, I don't know that much about your life, but obviously my sister's very close to your daughter. And I'm aware you do have a condition that affects your hands. And your joints. But what I'm being shown is that the trolley that you'd pull around, for your shopping. She used to, right, okay. Was it, can you understand, it was like a tartan or crisscross, because that's exactly what you're showing us. Can you understand where your eyes are concerned that you've been having some headaches or some blurred vision there, because she's saying you need to get that sorted out.
I've not long been in. They've said I've got something behind one eye.
Right, okay, but there's still more things to sort out with it, she's saying, so keep pushing, you know, make sure it gets done quicker rather than later. She's shown us a newspaper and she's turned it to page 3. Obviously that's not what you've been doing, but I don't know what she means by that. Can you understand having some work done to the house or something that's needed done? Have I jumped again?
It might be Christine because she's got caught.
Right. Right. Like you've had like work done inside, right? Okay. Obviously, yous are related, and that's what she's bringing
Right.
through. So she's obviously aware of the disruption in the house. Now I know you haven't got stairs, have you? She is showing a house for you, so I don't know if that's something that yous have thought about. You're looking to rent, yeah. Well, she's definitely giving you a house. So, you know, keep an eye out on that. And I believe she's shown us like the pit houses, you know, like more over Bolton Way. Is that where she lives?
No, we've just been looking in the newspaper and we've been looking at Wells Street in Bolton for a house.
Oh, well, there you go. There's the newspaper. There's the house.
And there's the pit house.
Yeah, and it's obviously not on page 3. So 3 must mean something then. So remember I told you that about the 3, and I bet that's in the number of the house that she's talking about. Okay, so see, it all comes together. It just comes through like a bit of a puzzle as you're working it out. So that's exactly goose pimples everywhere. Heart pounding just lets you know that their energy's around, and you know that's the effect that it has on the body. So yeah, don't stress about it again. It'll all come. If someone's giving you a table, I'm not sure where the table's coming from, but you know there's all sorts of gifts coming your way. So you know, don't stress. Now I'm being shown Matthew now. He must be working quite hard. He's working away, right, because that's what they're showing him, really, really working hard. Obviously, I know nothing really about your life, but that's what they're showing. Good things, you know, money, that's what she's showing. But can you understand why she's showing me like a dark grey? Did she have dark grey hair? Yeah, she's just showing us a neatly done dark grey hair. She must have liked to feed you up with food, because she's feeding you up as well. So, you know, she's making sure that you're looking after. But no more rubbish. She's got her finger out and no more rubbish. Jellies. Really? Yeah, you know, it's funny what they bring through, but hey, mix up our chocolate any day over a bit of fruit. No, I'm going to leave you with an amazing amount of love from her. Thank you. Thank you. Right, where am I? Now, I know I've still got a link with you, and I know Betty's obviously pushed in ahead, so I will try and come back to that. Right, I don't know where I am, right, but somebody's shown me like squared windows. You know, the window that where they have white squares on them. Like, I don't know what you call that. Can anyone understand windows with squares? Is that yourself? Yeah, yeah. So it's like it's a window, but with loads of white squares. Joe, thank you very much. That's exactly what I was looking for. Hiya, Kevin. All right. Yeah. Do you want to just stand up? You can't be shy, you know. She wasn't going to shout out to say it was her, you know. Hi. Right. For some reason, they just won't take away this vision of this window. So I have no idea what. Have you had a problem with a window?
I do get damp under
your damp round the window, right, okay. That's obviously what they're bringing us to, and that's what you'll need to be sorting out. Can you understand someone who's either just been abroad or is due to go abroad? Is that yourself, yeah? She wants you to be really careful where, with your suntan, sun cream and that, because she's just showing the freckles going patchy, or your skin going a bit patchy, so just be careful. Nothing to worry about, nothing horrible's going to happen to you. This is just her coming through with love, getting you to look after your skin, okay? She's doing something with your eyebrows, so you just had your eyebrows done.
My friend done them last week.
Your friend done it, waxed your eyebrows. That's exactly what she's doing. She's just coming with to prove she's been around you when that's been happening. Okay, so it's just letting you know that these are around. Now I've got a lady with you, and it's a lady that's saying that she was around when your eyebrows and things were being waxed, and I'd be right in saying that whatever she's given is some tensions. All relationships have them, okay? And what she's just saying is she wants you both to forget about anything in the past, okay? And she wants you to move forward with the relationship. So under no circumstances are either of you allowed to bring anything up about the past. Can you understand that? Yeah, that's what she's bringing through. It's for you to understand, and maybe you'll realise later on, but I don't want to open it out because it's your personal business, okay? But enjoy your holiday, okay? You need a good rest, yeah? And, try and take a book, or, try and just put your shades on and chill out, okay? As much as you can when you're not out on the drink and all the rest of it, yeah? But I'm going to leave you with loads of love. Okay, thank you. Right, where was it? I would like to come to the lady here. Please, Stacey at the front. She's looking a bit scared. Here, please, with the black jacket. It's funny, until the second half, I couldn't connect with these two layers of chairs, and they've moved to the back, hoping for a message, and here I'm connecting with the front. Yeah, you all right? Yeah. What I'm getting is a father link. Can you understand your dad in spirit? Yeah. Because he's now coming forward, but for some reason this young man really wants your son to know that he's okay. Yeah. Would I be right in saying your son's just had one of the kids has not long had a child? No. Can you understand a 2-year-old child in the family? Yeah. You know what? I have people stand and forget that they have all sorts. So yes, there is. He's just saying that the child's not sleeping well, but he's responsible for it. So you might want to tell her just to say to all spirit, please don't come in the house while we sleep at night, and that again works, everyone. I know you've always been quite slim, but can you understand there's something to do with your weight? Yeah? The regretting, yeah? You're getting wrong off Dad for your weight, but he's aware that it's not all your fault. Can you understand that? Yeah? He holds that, but he's still holding you responsible for some of it, okay? So it's really important. He's giving you them horrible milkshakey things, and feeding you with them. So can you understand you possibly need some of them? Yeah. It's I know we can laugh about it, but it's a serious issue, because I believe it'll come out in your skin and really make you feel very unwell at the moment, yeah? And that's what he wants to put right, okay? Plenty vitamins, he's going to tell you off, it's not me. And he just wants you to be well again, okay? But you'll have so much more energy once you get the right things in you, okay? So make sure you look after yourself, or you can't be there to look after the rest of them, yeah? I'm being made aware of the lower abdomen pain, okay? They're saying that there's nothing serious, but she needs to get that looked into because it's not normal, okay? And that needs sorting out, okay? Our hormones are all over the place as well, so that won't be helping. With yourself, I'll leave you with a lot of love, and really try and get your health back in order, okay? Thank you for talking to us, thank you. Right, we'll try and go further back. Let us see. Can I come to the lady? I don't know if I'm with the lady all in white or the lady in front of her with the lace top on here with the dark hair. So this lady here all in white. Yes, her. Or the lady in front of her with the lace top on. She's just touching her face higher. Can one of you take the... Hiya, you all right?
Yeah.
Now, one of you, I don't know which, has a partner who's very dark hair and quite a tan skin. Can you understand that? Either of you?
He was dark when he had hair.
Quite suave looking.
Sorry?
Quite a suave looking gentleman.
I think it was.
Does the lady in front of you understand
Your
that?
husband's suave.
Well, he's handsome.
Dark hair and dark skin.
Yeah, very dark skin.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure which one of you I want to be with, so can you both stand up a minute, please? Thank you. Right, this gentleman, we'll see if we can narrow them down, okay? Because I'm not getting spirit link, I'm getting a here and now link, and I'm getting a gentleman who, again, suave skin, dresses very well, works very hard, makes okay money, and does well for himself. I feel like I'm with
Yes.
yourself. Can you pass the mic to the lady in front? Sorry about that. When there's no definite spirit link and it's future, that's the only way I have. So you'll understand that something important that's coming up, yeah.
I think that's just happened. My husband's just getting a new job. And
He's just getting a new job and being for the in. Now this job will consume him a bit more than what it has done in the past, which is what he's bringing through, and what he's wanting you to be is a bit patient.
Right.
Okay, the hard work will pay off and it will lead to much better things, okay? But he needs to find his footing and really needs to sort of bed down in the job. Can you understand that? Yeah. It's going to be difficult, okay? And he understands, you will at times not really cope with him not switching off from work to home, but it's need be. What the showing is then is a detached new build, quite a large one, and almost like it's something that is being worked towards.
Right.
Which is, really important to them, okay? And what he's saying is that will happen, okay? But again, it's going to take patience and hard work to get there, okay? What he's still given, okay, is that although you're where you sort of want to be, there's more to be done to really get what you want. Okay, I know you're huffing and puffing and thinking about that, but in reality, that's what needs to be. Can you understand what I'm talking about? Yeah, and honestly, once you do, it'll be worth it. Okay, I remember I felt like that once about study when I went to university and thought I really can't do another essay to save my life. So I feel like that's a bit like yourself. Okay, there'll be just more to do. Okay, can you understand a bike, like a riding cycle? I don't know if it's a young boy or younger for. You've just been to Centre Parks. Is that right? You've just been to Centre Parks on the bikes, yeah? Because again, they're very much being around you, and that's exactly what they're showing. And that's the peace and the quiet that you really need. Were you in like a cabin thing? Yeah, because that's what I've just been shown. And would there have been like a fire in the cabin? Because that's again exactly what I'm being shown. And hand on my heart, I've never been to Centre Parks and I have no idea. I'm more of a Haggerston Castle girl myself. But yeah, you know, that's what I'm being shown as well. I'd be right in saying that you have a grandmother in spirit who would have wore dresses. She wouldn't have wore trousers very often, yeah. She's just appeared right next to you there, and she's got a lovely little dress on, and I'm aware that's how she would have dressed. She must have, I know that generation did, but you know, she must have made dinners and things, because she's shown us images of when you were younger, and you know, a little pinny on, yeah, so you'll understand this, yeah. Oh, lovely. You know, all that home cooked tradition and that I think we've lost, is what she's saying, and I don't know if you can't cook, but she's she's laughing.
I've learned a lot of things.
Yeah, me too. I know exactly what you're talking about, me too. You know, she is laughing, and she's saying your cooker looks brand new, it doesn't really get used that much. Mine doesn't. What's been going on with your hair?
That's me hairdresser.
Can you understand why she said that? What's going on with your hair?
Yes, I wasn't.
So someone done a bod's job basically, and she had to put it right. Well, that'll teach you. You know, saving pounds doesn't always work, she's saying. You understand why she's putting white shoes on you? I don't even know if the trainers, but I'm aware they're white. Right. What does she mean? They look a bit like a ballet shoe. I know. You know, like a dolly shoe, like a light-coloured dolly shoe. Yeah, that's what she's putting on you, and there's a bit of shine back off them as well.
I've just got a new pair of shoes. Stud things on the front, I'm not sure about maybe that's it.
Right, the shining back gathers as she's shown us, so that must be what the studs are, but they're quite a light colour, aren't they? Yeah, that's exactly what she's shown, so just proving that she's been, you know, around you. You must have been, look, I've been with you ages. I'm going to leave you with loads of love, thank you very much. I want somebody who would have, a young lady, middle-aged lady, who would have passed with breast cancer. With yourself, just at the front here, please. Where's she gone? And I'd be right in saying she's a middle-aged lady, yeah. And I'd be right in saying she had children at home, yeah, because she's very much bringing through to send her love to our kids, yeah. I'll just give you the mic, thank you. Yeah, she's very much around, and she's very emotional at the moment. The fact that just came through. You should feel really warm at the moment. I know it's been a bit nippy in here, but
it's gone warm now.
You've gone really warm. Yeah, just gave you a really big hug, which is why you've gone nice and warm. You'll probably feel a bit tingly as well. Your hands will go a bit tingly, and that's just her coming through. She. You know, she's the reason you've been quite emotional yourself lately. Right. You've really been picking up on her energies and, you know, her emotions. Right. It always happens, always happens. I was going to make a joke, but I'll not. I think she's talking about your son.
Right.
Yeah, would I be right in saying you have a son?
Yes.
Yes, a grown-up son. Yes. Yeah. Just warning you about his driving.
Right.
Yeah, can you understand that? I know
yes.
you're laughing, but he's getting wrong for his drive and needs to be more careful.
Right.
Okay, there's an older lady coming through now. Would Mum be passed over?
Yes.
Yeah, because as she comes forward, she's coming with that very strong sort of, your son's going to get it almost.
Right.
I know that she's more of a gentle character, but she's quite frustrated at how he's driving. So on a serious note, he
Right.
needs a clip round the lug, she's saying, okay? Maybe it's all years can do it. Can you understand, is it your ankle you've been having trouble with? Like a
No.
pain in the leg?
It's my husband.
Your husband, right. That was just making a joke about being a pain in the arse, not a pain in the leg. It seems to be coming from his lower back, I think. She's shown his whole leg sort of really quite achy. She's made my leg go numb. When he's complaining, he really is in pain, she's
Right.
saying. He's not just
That's 'cause I
putting it
call
on. No more calling him, he can't do it because he is in pain.
Right.
No, she's obviously joking about, but in all seriousness, it looks like you need some x-rays and that on
Right.
that, to see what's going on with it. She's she's talking about bionic hips and knees and all sorts. Can you understand that?
I think it needs a bionic brain.
You know what? They do joke about that, but I think there might need to be a replacement somewhere. I'm going to leave you with
Right.
absolutely loads of love, from Mum and the younger lady. Not the young. Can you understand someone in spirit with dementia or Alzheimer's?
Yes.
Yeah. Because I'm picking all them symptoms up
Uh-huh.
there as I'm trying to talk. So just to let you know all that, is very much coming
Right.
through. But remember the fine now. It's
Right.
absolutely free of the body that causes that.
Okay.
I'll leave
Right,
you with
thank
loads
you.
of love. Thank you. Right. Who's Lucy? Who can take the Lucy link? Right, at the back there. Right. Can you pass the mic up the back there, Stacey? Are you knackered? Bless you. Yeah, the lady with the black vest top on there. Hiya, you all right? I mean, I know you've been to my circle before, but I don't really know much about you. But is Lucy living? Yes, is that the Bain? Yeah, right, just because it's just given us that I'm linking with a lady in spirit, and that's what she's shown as a little girl, and she's given the name Lucy. Can you understand why she's shown me this round table?
No.
Can you understand like a glass round thing then?
My mum's got a glass round table.
Right, okay, right. Well, that's what she must be trying to talk about. Now, I don't know if she's worried about the Bain in this glass table.
I worry about it.
You worry about it, right, okay. Well, I believe your grandmother, she's worried too, and she wants your mum to, pop it in the skip. Because young kids shouldn't be round glass tables, she's saying. Can you understand a change of bed for somebody in the house? I want a single bed, and I don't know if there's a change in mattress or...
My youngest daughter swaps beds.
Swaps
every night.
beds, right? Because that's what she's doing. She's changing the beds round to show us this. Again, proving that she's very much around you. Now, they're both very susceptible to her, and again, they won't be sleeping very well, so that meditation's, the best thing you can ever do for them. I believe have you been practicing that? Yeah, and does it work?
It did work.
Yeah, good. But you have to do it every night. Just once in a while won't work, okay? So she'd done it at work, but she's never done it again. Right, who's got the problems with the teeth? One of the Bains' teeth, there's something going on with the teeth.
Lucy's been doing about teeth at school, and that's all she's talking about.
She's talking about teeth,
Teeth.
all the time,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Again, just more evidence to prove that she's very much around. But right, the earrings you've got in. Have you got earrings
I
in?
have, yeah.
Have you just put them in tonight?
Yes.
Yeah. But you.
Didn't have any in.
I know you didn't have any in, but before them ones, you had studs in
Oh, I
last.
did.
Yes, because that's what she's saying. I don't know if you heard us properly, but that's exactly what I
Yes.
said, yeah. They're very much around, make sure you wrap the kids up every night, including yourself, and you'll all sleep well, and, it'll keep the energies right in the house, okay? There's been a bit of, sadness around, but again, just lifting that energy will really, really help, and it'll lift them headaches. But you need glasses. That's why you've got headaches all the time, because you need to wear some glasses. So just keep that in mind, please. I think I'm over time. 10 past, right. I'm going to quickly squeeze one more in. I should have finished at 10, but I'm going to quickly do one more. There is one person that I've kept being drawn to. This lady here, please, for the strap on, in the middle blonde hair ponytail, please. Yeah, she's looking, yeah, you. We seem to have a bit of a glasses theme, but can you understand you wear glasses for reading and...
No.
Right, well, they're putting them on. Can you understand? What happens is, can you hear the change in me voice is coming through, and the breathlessness? That happens when someone would have had a problem with the throat area. Can you understand that? Yeah. And that's just them coming through really strong. What I'm going to do is I'll get them to remove that so I can get some more information, because I can't work without my voice. Right, it's starting to come back again, but they are trying to come through really, really close, and they have a very, very strong energy. Would I be right in saying you work at a desk? Yeah, and whatever the glare is through the window and on the screen, or whatever the glare is, that's, causing a lot of tiredness and blurry eyes and headaches. So, please look at maybe changing the way you sit, and change the way the screen is, or try and ask for some blinds or something, and that'll really, really help at work, okay? Can you understand Joe, the name Joe, living or past?
Joe.
It could be Caroline, am I still with you? Oh, right. I'm really, really sorry, but she's being persistent. That's my fault, so I apologise. Caroline, I'll just leave you there, and I'm very sorry that it got crossed over. Caroline, the jaw link. Yeah, right. I obviously know a lot about your life, so it's difficult for me to be giving you a message. Take the mic and stand up. You have to do what everyone else has to do.
Sorry, because I was trying not to take it, but I couldn't.
No, it's fine. When Spirit wanted to come through, there's absolutely nothing we can do about it. They're showing, hectic things around you, and almost like you can't find the time to do what you really need to do. I've told you this before in the past, and I'm going to tell you again. She's very adamant that the path you're on is not the right path, and you're just starting to ease onto the right path of where you need to go. But she's saying, she's even telling me it's just going to take a little bit more time, and we'll get there, she's saying, okay? So just do what you can, but try not to force anything, because it'll happen when it needs to, okay? again, stop searching. You're wasting too much time for what you're searching for, okay? And you will find that physically, yeah? You must have some pains in your back because my back's really hurting, so make sure you stretch out and get that seen to. She's bringing through with Amelia. She must have lost a tooth or had some toothache.
I've got to.
You've got toothache, right? Well, she showed us Amelia and then gave us toothache, so it's yours.
She's doing the teeth as well.
Right, okay. I was hypnotised a couple of weeks ago and I managed to go to the dentist yesterday.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, so I'll have to hypnotise you. Right, so, get that sorted, find the time. Also, you've had a bit of an upset with me this saying I knew nothing about that. I'm not sure what's going on, but you need to get that sorted too. Elbow, you're falling to bits, you like me, aren't you? I'm the same teeth, elbow, tummy, knee, back. But seriously, you need to put yourself first, okay? You have some amazing energy. I do love your energy and you're going to do amazing things. But just concentrate on your family first and then everything else will fall into place. Okay?
Thank you.
You've just been looking at a new car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that where that gold car came in, right? Okay.
Yesterday.
All right. Well, yeah, it's like a people carrier. It looks like a huge family in that. No, but fantastic. She's shown that she's around you. She's really strong, and I feel like she's giving you the strength that you need. Okay.
Thank you.
I'll leave you with loads and loads of love. Right. Thank you very much for everyone who's came tonight. I'd like to thank those who always support us through thick and thin, and no matter what I do, yous are there, and everyone that helps us, because I wouldn't be here tonight if it wasn't for you. So thank you very much, okay? And thank you everyone else. Good night.